Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays XCOM. I'm just trying to figure out what we did last episode. We started building this, or excavating this area that was over here. It's gonna take some time, but we have no engineers that I feel really comfortable moving right now. I guess we could move this guy when he's done, and you on the power relay are important. You on resistance comms I feel is important as well. I quickly want to go check out, the proving ground.
Tell me something, Doctor.
If we're not doing anything with the proving ground right now, we might as well get to work on making maybe like experimental armor
Like most people, I wanted to believe that the
or experimental heavy weapon. Although our heavy armor suits are already a formidable protective enhancement with some additional reinforcements and a few mounting points, it's possible we could equip even more advanced wrist-mounted weaponry. Okay, sure. We could also make a spider suit,
The aliens would never have
which is
come
with the
here to
grappling
live in
hook. It
peace.
totally takes 7 days. The experimental grenades and ammo have been awesome for us, but sure, let's tell you what. Let's go for that. It only costs an Illyrium core.
Then I'd say you've got your work cut out for you.
That's fine by
Interesting
me.
choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
All right, so we have stuff to do with respect to our scanning. I'm not super concerned about the Avatar project. We're not going to investigate right now. Instead, we're going to Eastern Europe to make contact. We have 80 intel. It's going to take 3 to 5 days, and then we can do this Avatar project right here, or sorry, this black site right here. Once we make contact here, we'll also have the European bonus, which is just, you know, extra supplies, but whatever. Hey, there's a UFO there. You see that UFO? What was going on with that UFO, though? Okay, they're gonna tick up to 10. Everybody's freaking out about this. I've talked to people about the Avatar project. If you have not played XCOM 2, and you think that once that hits 12, we're gonna lose the campaign and have to start over, you got another thing coming, mister. That is not how it goes. Okay, yeah, Vigilo Confido, Commander, the people of Eastern Europe, stand ready to help XCOM however we can. Now we can go to West Asia as well. But instead of going to West Asia, we probably want to make contact with New Brazil, which then allows us to make contact with New Mexico and get to this one. When this one has 3 pips, does that mean that's what it's giving to the Avatar project? In which case, we really want to get to that one ASAP. But we do need intel first, so I'll tell you what. Let's go do stray dogs here, get our intel, and then maybe we'll fly to New Brazil and start expanding our communication network. I'm not above reproach. I don't think that I've played 100% perfectly on the strategy layer for sure, but I do think we're basically completely fine. It may just take us some time to sort out. And, you know, the Avatar project is not a hard fail condition once it gets to 12, so not to spoil anything, but my hand's sort of been forced here. Okay, so we're gonna put Thor Larson here. We could put an unstaffed engineer, or we could put that unstaffed engineer in a different part of the facility to speed up excavation. Let's put him in here. Sure, increases training speed. Training speed plus 50, or plus 50%, I should say. How long does that take him to hit the next level? Add another cell to the Psi Lab. Only 5 days. That's fine. Okay, let's... Oh, that's not what I meant to click on. It's feeling a little framey. I don't know why it's feeling so framey. This is the retail build as opposed to the review build. Advent Retaliation. Oh, we're doing a retaliation already. Okay. Operation Broken Hydra. Let's do it! Retaliation missions can be scary, and oftentimes I fail these just due to civilians, but the last one actually went pretty well, and we destroyed the Faceless. That was the first time we ever used our poison ammo. So do we have healed Grenadiers here that we could actually bring with us? Like, instead of bringing, you know, she's the one that called Dr. Feelgood, we could remove her and remove Ryan. No, Ryan's the one we want. Yeah. We want a second specialist, a second sharpshooter, or a second specialist, second grenadier, second... Okay, yeah. I know that sounded confusing there. This is correct. So, another piece of information. It's important to learn something, you know, every time we come out in XCOM here. Apparently the Mimic Beacon is a utility item, which it says there on utility items. So we can just put another frag grenade there instead, and then give him the Mimic Beacon here, and then give the Tracer rounds, which improve aim, to somebody else. So if we go over to, like, I never use the smoke grenade, but I can't help but feel that it's still probably pretty useful. We could take the Mind Shield off of Tanaka. No, you can't have 2 different kinds of ammo. I guess Sokolova, we could go in without the battle scanner. Fizzlebeef can't hold a utility item anymore. You know what? I think we should give the acid grenade, actually, to you. Yeah, okay. So let's... Mostly because Fizzlebeef can use a rocket instead of that acid if he wants. So let's just give Fizzlebeef a frag grenade. I think I'm also gonna crank down the specs. Like, this is a beefy computer, but it seems to be not having a great time here. I don't know. Maybe I've got the specs cranked up too high. It does seem to be running a little... It's getting a little chuggy. Specialist, it does make sense to have a Skulljacker to improve their hacking skill. I guess we'll give her tracer rounds. She can also... Oh, right. We already went through this 100 times. But instead of giving her battle scanner, we can give her tracer rounds. Bonus aim to a soldier when equipped. Plus 15? Or is it just plus 10? Yeah, it's plus 10. But still, that's like having a scope. I think it's probably more useful than a battle scanner. Okay. And now that we've done that, let's go back. And maybe I can just... Hopefully this won't crash things. And we'll just crank the settings down a little bit. I apologize for this. Everything's on maximum. That explains it. Let's just put it on medium for now. Save and exit. Return to game. Oh, that's the smoothness that I've been waiting for my whole life. Okay, do the retaliation mission. Confirm. There we go. Back to a frame rate I can get behind. All right. Very difficult. This might be the toughest mission we've ever done, actually. Let's do it. We're well equipped. You know, we've handled the last couple of missions well. Occasionally we get injured. That's what the Mimic Beacon's for.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Or occasionally we have the risk of getting injured, and that's what the Mimic Beacon's for. Begin mission here. Alright. Slightly scared. I'm always slightly scared in XCOM 2, though, but we haven't had that moment where everything goes off the rails. I'm actually surprised that there's, like... I think the campaign's going relatively well, but there's people that are, like, super angry over the strategy layer and the tactical layer. And I'm like, man, it's going all right. I keep seeing people complain about, like, losing a squad member per mission. We haven't lost a squad member in, like, 11 missions, so... You know, I feel like, at least on the tactical side, we're holding it together. I'm not an optimal player from the strategy layer, but this is basically a sight read of the campaign with a little bit of help from people who have, you know, gotten through the game faster. Well, that loading screen was a lot shorter. Watch, now that it's not the review version of the game, they're like, well, in the review version, we'll give you a plus 40 aim bonus. My luck may run out. I think it would just be coincidental, though. Alright, so we're gonna prioritize saving civilians, unfortunately. Oh, there's one right there. If this is a faceless, I'm going to be very displeased. Remember, we only have to save 6 civilians. That's actually not a ton. Okay, Jammer did not spot an alien. Oh, Jammer did spot... It's a freaking codex? A codex on the first mission? Now, did we not find out on the last mission that these guys don't teleport on the first turn? So we don't actually have to, we don't have to go buck wild on them? Like, we don't have to drop the flashbang just yet, is what I guess what I'm trying to say. Let's try to hit the Viper. It's a free attack. Grazed him. Poisoned, though, right?
On the margins.
Not poisoned, because they're a Viper, right? So why would they get poisoned? Take your lightning hands shot. That's real damage. Poisoned? I did give her poison ammo, right? I'm not losing my mind here. Might as well not waste our ability to hit all the enemies. Save that for a future turn.
Just a little off.
That's alright. She still did some damage. Chance to hit the Codex is 61. Slow our roll here. Dr. Feelgood is our other specialist. Gonna come over here and hope that we don't accidentally anger a pod. Thank God. 95 on the Codex with a 40 crit. Gotta take it. Please don't teleport or clone yourself. Did we crit and kill that Codex? No, it's just close. Wait, it did something. It cloned itself. I am an idiot. Yes, I am the dumb. And now we actually could have used our other unit for this. This is okay. This is okay. As much as it seems like a disaster, mostly I'm just an idiot. Let's see, we got 3 units to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 units that can shoot. So I think we pretty much just go for your highest percentage chance. That's extremely unfortunate, Jammer. You may have caused caused quite the ruckus here. Let's put it that way. Now, Monstar,
On your order.
you got to have a great chance here, right? You know what? That's good cover. Why don't you just slash this? Oh, no, you got a 100% chance. Okay, so kill the one Codex that shouldn't have existed. We got 1 per unit.
Terminated.
And both of these units are the heavy duty. What if we just shot an acid grenade in here? I wonder if you can't acid the Codex, because it might not be, like, organic. And, excuse me, do you have any organic grenades? Because I only eat organic. Tell you what, there you go. I mean, that Codex is looking a little freaky, but 1 frag grenade could get the job done here, save us a Mimic Beacon, and I'll learn my lesson drastically about not flashbanging the Codex to begin with. There we go. Both of them are dead, and our civilian is still alive. So get over here to this civilian. We've already got 1. That could have gone way better, by the way. It should have gone way better. All right, fan out a little bit, grab civilians, learn your lesson. Okay, we got, that looks like Advent to me. It's like it's just a laser weapon. We're seeing heavy civilian casualties, Commander. But, you know, 9 more could die and you'll still be okay. Well, not 9 more, but some more can die and you'll still be okay. All right, Sokolova, you're going to start here. Don't be a faceless, please.
I gotcha.
Not a faceless. Nice. Good job, team. Let's post up a little bit. I would like to rescue this person.
Seems doable.
1 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Don't do me dirty like this. See, we don't want to expand too much. We want to expand, like, just enough to be safe, but also have access to enough civilians to reasonably accomplish our goal quickly enough. Hopefully that's a mistake, you know, we only make once, not getting enough civs. Because now we know, like, what the biggest priority is for us.
It is clear.
We can also kill all the pods. That's the other opportunity available to us, of course, but please don't pop a pod with your move here. It's just 1 tile diagonal. Good, good, good. Okay, everybody else, just Overwatch for now. We get that civ next turn.
Moving to Overwatch.
Unless they get shot, in which case I'll be really displeased, but at least we'll know there's a pod close by. Oh, a shield bearer, the berserker. A little bit of a weird visual glitch there. At least our Overwatches worked. Yo, that berserker has too much HP.
Steer clear of those berserkers. They can't do much from range, but they're lethal up close.
This is the first enemy I've seen with this ridiculous amount of HP. Oh, is the shield bearer dead? Or did we hit the stun lancer? We've wounded them all.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
It would have been amazing if that had hit, but taking care of this pod is a little bit more important than immediately getting the civilian
It's still moving.
enraged. Did you just breathe poison on that guy? What's up with that? Civilian's about to get murked here. Okay. That's okay. As long as we don't pop that pod, I'm still feeling pretty confident. Good stuff, team. Okay, so obviously the civilian, or sorry, the units here have to go if possible. How in the world can you not shoot at the faceless? Can we talk about that? Like, that seems ridiculous to me, that you have no shot at the faceless. Look at the size of this thing. I actually feel like it makes way more sense to send Queen Bee over here, get her right up in the enemy faces. Now at least she has 2 different units she can shoot at. Not faceless, sorry, I meant berserker. And at least take your face-off shot. There's 1 dead. 5 damage to the other one.
Enemy destroyed.
It's still got a decent amount of HP, but I do think that was our right move. Okay, so we have to kill the berserker, and we have to kill the the shield bearer. You can chop. That's actually really good to know. And you have a pretty bad shot to start with here, but I am frightened because there may indeed be another pod right over here, right? So I'll tell you what. That's not really good cover. I worry about that. Let's cool it for a sec. Dr. Feelgood, come over here and save this civilian. And then tear down this wall.
You're safe now. Go, go, go!
Okay. She has no vision anymore. She's got no vision over here. I should have double-checked it, but in my defense, I am an idiot. Okay, all day fizzle beef. You're probably not going to be launching a flashbang on this turn. You're probably just going to be doing, you know, cranking on some real damage here. So the rocket is more of like an AoE attack. I prefer the idea of wrecking face with this right here. Yeah, okay, 8 damage is about where we expect it to be. So save a unit that has a frag grenade to take care of the shield. We need, or to take care of the berserker. The problem is, like, maybe you can see what I'm getting at here. It says don't get close to these guys, but I'm gonna make an exception. I worry that if we move over here, we'll pop that second pod, and the shield bearer won't. At that point, it'll be the least of our worries, you know. Nice. That's Bay caught me slipping right there. Okay. See, I'm hip. I'm with it.
X-ray
So, you know what? I'm going to make the move, and the worst case scenario is that it completely fucks up our whole run. You won't have a shot at that guy if I put you here, right? What if I put you here? I just want to save the civilian if possible. You will have a shot from here. If it pops the pod, we'll just throw down the mimic beacon. 81 with a 40% chance to crit. This will be clutch. Beautiful. Okay.
You know that was good.
Dude, I'm impressed. You don't need the front. Again, we're going to make a slight move, and if we pop a pod, just drop the mimic beacon. Otherwise, though, you're on Overwatch. And you... Yeah, go on Overwatch. Now that reloading doesn't immediately kill your turn, this seems okay. So we need 2 more civs. Sorry, 3 more civs, right? There's 1 over there, and there's 2 on this other side.
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander. We need to get these people out of here.
I'm not super concerned. We're at least prioritizing it somewhat. Oh no, we need this one and then 2 more. So I'm gonna, if you just run through it, I'm not sure if the civilian gets saved, so we're just gonna come over here first.
You're clear.
Okay,
Go.
4 civs saved. Unfortunately, at this point, we can't really afford to just not move. So, please, you're not gonna run through the fire here. We're gonna try to get this civ saved. Please don't be a faceless.
Go, you're safe.
Beautiful.
Go.
And then there's 1 over here. I thought there was also 1 more in our area here. There's still 5 alive. Are we going to prioritize this one up here? I worry that that one's got, like, the largest risk of being shot. But I'll tell you, we should move in that general direction. So we'll get Jammer over there, too, but... it might be good to pop a pod so we can actually throw down a mimic beacon. Yeah, so we moved 1 tile and popped the pod. It's just 3 advent forces. If we kill these guys, this might be the final pod, and then we would just have oh man, it's such a bad chance. Then we would just have the facelesses left over. So we have a choice. Basically, we can take 1 pistol shot, or we can take 1 sniper shot, or we can move and take 1 pistol shot. Neither of those are amazing for us. What about a clutch-ass rocket here? Like, if I put you here... Here's the deal. We can probably hit the stun lancer with the rocket. I'm going to take us out to here, because if everything goes wrong, we're just going to use the mimic beacon anyway. So you have no shots, so you're going to be in... Oh, you can't even use... No, you can use the rocket after you move. Okay, disregard. We can hit the stun lancer, break his cover, make our sniper's job easier. We could also make our specialist's job easier over here. Oh, there's a civ right there! Okay, so our mimic beacon's going to go over here. I think we're going to fire a frag No, let's fire a frag. I thought about firing a rocket, but I'm gonna fire a frag instead. Because the rocket maybe we can use better against faceless or something, especially if 2 of them cluster together. This gives our sniper 2 shots that should be better because this unit won't be behind cover anymore. It also shredded the armor. Now you have no shot, because that makes sense. So you got the Mimic Beacon. You're the unit that we cannot move. Now you on a run and gun. Let's get freaky with it. Hopefully we don't make our life worse than it is right here. Just look, if you come here, do you have a shot? No. If you come there, you have a shot, though.
Moving to position.
Might have popped a pod, or it might have just gotten framey because of the fire effects. No, that's a pod. That's a pod and a half, which makes this Mimic Beacon that much more valuable. That civilian is going to be pretty pissed, though. Okay, well. Probably take the shot on the unit most likely to die. Guaranteed to die. And we got to think about this a little bit more now. Because now the Mimic Beacon may not be able to get all of these guys. So we may actually have to go for a kill. Preferably maybe 2. Well, Dr. Feelgood doesn't really have a choice. She's going to be taking a shot here. Why don't you take your 97% chance to at least... You might actually want to fall behind cover a little bit. Poor decision on my part. Let's take a look. See what these moves do for us. No vision. No vision. Queen Bee might just be moving this turn. If I throw a Mimic Beacon, like, over here, probably everything's gonna have line of sight on it. We've already used our unit that has the flashbang, yeah. Okay, so we only have 3 units. 4 units. Dr. Feelgood, Jammer. Deals guaranteed damage, which is increased against robotic enemies, requires line of sight. Does it also... It looks like it shreds the armor, maybe? Yeah. Or it just goes around it, I guess. I would really like to kill these 2. But you have to... Oh, right, you have to shoot the Mimic Beacon. Give it a try. Okay. Just weaken him a little.
My ammo's running low.
You got a free action? Oh my god, the hair trigger. I mean, it's a pretty weak unit to be knocking out, but every unit we knock out is at least 1 unit that doesn't have a turn, right? You should just shoot this guy. 6 damage is 6 less damage than we have to do to him in the future.
Run and try on ammo.
He seems like he shook the screen or something. Yo, the screen is actually shaking and making me, like, really nauseous. Anybody else? That's not just me, right? Okay. Oh my god, dude. This is horrible. I may just pause it for a sec. I'm gonna save the game here. I was gonna call this Cannon Save 12. Because I may need to reload. This is giving me, like, serious seasickness. Camera, what are you doing? I think I actually have to load the game. Please fix this. It's gonna take a while. This is a long loading screen. That actually, like, I'm getting, like, a little sweaty and want to throw up. If it hasn't fixed it, I'll tough it out, and hopefully it doesn't bother you as much as it bothers me. But this is like when video games make you drunk, and then you're, like, trying to walk down the hallway, and your guy's like, ugh. Please don't do this. I know it's unintentional, but it's because I hit X in that cutscene or whatever. I hit escape in that cutscene, I should say, but come on, man. Okay. The screen is no longer wavy. What a time to be alive. Okay, and our actions are preserved. So we have to throw the Mimic Beacon. The question is, where do we throw the Mimic Beacon that gives us the best chance of not getting completely fucked? Good question. I mean, you're thinking like the biggest priority is taking care of these guys over here. But they might not have line of sight on it. Even if I throw this here. Whereas this guy could probably flank the shit out of Jammer right now. We also have you. You're not going to have a choice in the matter either way. I really can't afford to just leave these guys out in the open, right? But our other option is throwing the Mimic Beacon up on top here. And maybe then I think I'm going to try right here. But it would be better if it's in cover. So you know what? Let's hedge our bets and toss it right here. In the hopes that that Advent Trooper can also see it. But this may be a bit of a scary moment for us here. Even though Jammer did have a lucky performance. If I put you here, can you see? I mean, you can see. Sure, I'm going to try it right here. And hope that Mimic Beacon just works for the Berserker and the 2 Mutons. I mean, I hate to take this shot, but maybe the poison will work? It missed. Okay. Well, this should be interesting. Hopefully the Advent Trooper sees this unit. Ah, shit. This was the civilian I was going to try so hard to save. It's a faceless. Okay, so he's going to come up here and crit this guy, I think. That's good. It still sucked up 1 action from this guy, which is pretty important. And the Berserker, oh my, he's so fast. Now, what does the Muton do? Does the Muton have a shot at this guy? All it needs to do is buy us a turn. It buying us a turn is worth its weight in gold. Okay, so he's going to shoot a Civ. We've still got enough Civs here to win the mission. But this would be a great turn to have a good turn. Also, can the Faceless just kick the shit out of Florence Nightingale here? Oh, it has the Mimic Beacon! It's beautiful! Okay, that's awesome. Still 4 civilians alive. We only need to save 1. Okay, so the Mimic Beacon's gone. Queen Bee. You open with just a regular shot. Who do you shoot? I'd say high percentage. By the way, can we talk about how you can't see this Muton? But anyway, you know, no problem, I guess. Okay, take your free shot. Poison his ass. 4 damage. Did I not give you poison rounds? Did I take them off or something? The poison rounds no longer work? No, that one seemed to. Poison. It just lowers their aim penalty, so it's not that useful for us, but... let's take our lightning reflexes shot. Dude, that miss is pretty bad, because it's not good, but as long as you hit with your last shot, you do still kill this guy because of the poison, I think. Yeah, that faceless should be dead to poison damage. No, it won't be. Ah, shit. That means we probably want to use a grenade or something. Okay, where's our ranger? Where's our darling ranger? 75% chance to crit, I think, it means this is a guaranteed shot. By the way, don't take that the wrong way. It doesn't mean the shot is guaranteed to kill them. It just means that's guaranteed to be our best shot, I think. Well, you gotta reload first, I guess.
Let's do this.
0% chance to crit. Kill the Muton. What? Oh no, Tomo.
I'll get him next time.
I'm sorry, I woke you up. Oh, this is not good. These units are all being left in like what I would consider suboptimal positions for me. Okay. We only have 3 units left, so shit's about to get real interesting. You are going to throw a flashbang that's going to hit all units that can actually be affected by this. So the Muton, these 2 guys at the top, maybe, sure. That's your flashbang right there. But it would probably be for the best to get in cover before you do it. Now you are going to stay behind, and you're going to kill this Muton. The less enemies that are alive, the easier our lives are going to be here. That's just guaranteed. Now, do you throw like an acid grenade? Guarantee kill the faceless. Oh, you only got 2 units left. So I think you're going to fall behind this cover right here.
It is clear.
Now, I have to wonder if your flashbang even matters that much. 'Cause it seems like it's mostly just good against the advanced officer. And if we could just crit the advanced officer instead, we don't have to worry about it. But how the hell... You know, I mean, we kill these guys by using a... Fuck it. Let's take Path of You Die. Which is at least... kill the faceless. Is there a civ over here? Give it a sec. What do you mean it causes damage to a friendly? What do you mean the bank's all out of money? Suppose the other thing we do is shoot a rocket in here. Look, I'm just saying this doesn't look like it's going to do damage to a friendly. Looks like it might destroy the cover for this friendly. Is it the loot? It's not the loot, right? Let's try to stack up some guaranteed damage. Yes. Blow up the civ. I don't care. As mentioned, this did no damage to this friendly. Unless it's because I'm on fire. Oh, this dude's pissed now. He's enraged as all hell. You have an 81% shot against the advanced unit. Then you take the shot on the advanced unit. It's gonna take a minute, apparently. That model of the faceless had to explode first. Okay, so there's good news and bad news. The good news is there's only 2 units left alive. The bad news is one's a berserker and one's gonna murder some civs, probably. I wouldn't want to be Nightingale right now. Holy shit. Stunned, but lived. At least for now. This is fair as well.
I'm badly wounded here.
As much as I hate to say it, we did deserve to get hit there. Okay. Number 1 priority. You gotta kill this berserker. You gotta reload, because you're just obviously taking a shot after. 48, 98. Take your 98% chance, maybe draw some fire over this way. It would be ideal if Jammer could heal this turn. We know what we're doing with Queen Bee. Now you, 83% chance. I kind of feel like why wouldn't we take it? All we gotta do is hit that unit once. What's that plasma gun doing on the ground there?
My ammo's running low.
Yeah, your ammo. What do you mean your ammo? This is different Australian, dude. Okay. Are we gonna kill that guy? We might kill that guy. I need all day to shred his armor if possible.
It's worth it.
86-24. Don't like that. Okay, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna murder this berserker and get a promotion. Then you're gonna get the fuck behind, not even full cover, you're gonna be like, you're gonna get out of line of sight. But you don't have to do it immediately. So if I reload, you cannot shoot. Unless I gave you the you can shoot option, but I don't think I did. 35. I mean, you can see where I'm struggling with this one. If we just hit him, it shreds his armor and we're probably good to go. Nah, I think we have to play smarter. Get out of what I assume is going to be out of line of sight. Jammer then throws out a heal on himself. Great stuff.
Go patch him up.
What would your odds be if you could hit? I mean, that's an uncomfortable question here. You know what? We're buying our time. We're taking a flashbang turn. Not quite a get-out-of-jail-free card, but obviously that's kind of my intention. I think you just reload and take the shot, but I could have had you throw a frag and been more aggressive with it. But this is not horrible. Still destroyed a little cover anyway. And that's our turn, right? I think that's our turn. They were not out of the woods yet. Still could lose a unit. He may just overwatch, though. That's the usual thing. Yeah. Okay. So now we have a way out. Really want to shred his armor if possible. So we're going to need to hit him with Fizzle Beef, which is not going to be easy. Unless... Go back to our ranger here. Have him throw a frag. Blow up his cover. And then Fizzle Beef can shred his armor and somebody can pick up the kill. I would say this mission did, you know, it got botched a little bit. It went a little wrong. But, it seems like it's going okay still. Like, we're gonna come out of it just... We're still probably gonna come out of it just fine. Good job, Fizzle Beef. You're be the change you want to see in the world. You know what? Sokolova could use a promotion. Fine by me.
It's down.
Mission over. Oh, Faceless. We still have one more Faceless to take out. Okay. I thought there were going to be 2, and then I thought there was going to be 1. But apparently there's 2. So it's going to be coming down this way.
Moving.
Jammer, you're going to use your Gremlin heal on Queen Bee. She's still going to be out of commission for a while. That does give us a chance to get our second level, or sorry, our second sharpshooter leveled up a little bit, which is probably something I should have handled earlier. But, you know, this is the situation we're in.
Scanning.
Our Faceless is not coming from, like, behind us, right? Like, I'm not completely in the dark about that. No. Okay, you should shoot, like, you should overwatch, because you can always reload with your first action anyway. This should be an easy and hopefully pretty satisfying kill as well. It's just a semi-tanky enemy. Wow, did you just shoot like a freaking missile out of that pistol? 6 damage. We have one more unit on Overwatch, I thought, but maybe not. You gonna point at somebody? They always point. Oh, yeah, big scary Faceless. I'm really scared of your scariness. I think I'm going to try to get Dr. Feelgood to pick up the easy kill here, because she probably is fairly close to leveling up, because we have Wet Work and she's our lowest level. Sweet, okay, mission could have gone a lot better. 2 injured units sucks pretty bad, but at least we got through it. And also saved a lot of civilians. You know, it'd be nice is if you would just let me take the Avatar project down a little bit. Maybe if I could take the Avatar project down 1 tick for that, that'd be good. It's very telling that most under fire here is actually not our Mimic Beacon. It should always be our Mimic Beacon, although I think it did tie Nightingale, so it's not like it was a huge difference, but still. And also, very surprising, Zaitsev is our biggest damage dealer. Usually our sharpshooter, Queen Bee, comes in there, but even with that smug look on her face, she's going to be out of commission for the next couple missions for sure. Maybe with her in the hospital, Roll Fizzle Beef will finally be persuaded to... you see, he's like very pensive right now. He'll finally be persuaded to propose his love to her, and they can get married. You know what? In fact, I'm gonna retcon that. I'm gonna change her last name right now. She's gonna become Reiko Tanaka Fizzle Beef. Why am I not taking Tanaka out of it? Because she's got to honor her fucking dad, who saved all of humanity in XCOM 1, even though that didn't actually happen. Okay, we got promotions. You're going for Scanning Protocol. Trigger an instant scan of the area, increasing the specialist sight radius for 1 turn, revealing any hidden or disguised enemies in view. Basically because I'm just going full combat protocol with you. Gravely wounded. We don't know how long they're out for. Zaitsev. Blade Storm. Free sword attacks on enemies that enter or attack from melee range, versus if you score 1 or more kills on your turn, you are granted a single bonus move. I hear Blade Storm is awesome. So let's throw Blade Storm in there. Attack any enemy within movement range with your sword. I don't know if it's if they move into your range or if you move into their range, but either way. Okay, Florence Nightingale. 9 days and shaken. That sucks, but Ever vigilant. If you spend all of your actions on moves, you are granted an automatic Overwatch shot, or with every successful Overwatch shot, there's a 50% chance that another shot will be taken. We'll do Ever Vigilant, which is actually like we can take yellow moves and also be in Overwatch, which is a really nice option there. So we have another Codex Brain. Berserker Autopsy. For some reason, I thought we'd already seen the Berserker, but maybe I've just seen the Berserker on reddit.com/r/XCOM. Soldier Shaken. Reduced will. It sucks, but I don't blame him. I mean, did you see him get punched? That's going to do it for this episode for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. We're going to grab some intel. Not now. We're going to grab some intel, and then we're going to go try to get this other Advent facility taken care of. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.